Hey, I just wanted to do a quick video because I just went through a large debugging step on trying to figure out why my Argon wasn't sleeping properly. And in the process of doing that, I was upgrading new firmware and trying all sorts of things because the experience I was having was not the same as what Particle was having and in the forums and so forth. So one of the things that I've always run into is when I get, for example, a new Particle Argon, I just want to get it up to the latest operating system. I don't want to claim it because a lot of the applications that I do don't need the particle cloud. I don't want to use the app to do it. In fact, I do classes where I have to set up 15 or 20 of these. And I have been using Particle Workbench to do this. And in the process of debugging all of this, I found out that that's actually not the best way to upgrade your Particle Argon as an example to the latest stuff. So what I thought I would do is show you what I ultimately discovered through the help of the forums and Particle support, and I wanted to share it with everybody because this is the way to do it. So what I have here is a Particle Argon that is brand new. It's right out of the box, and I'm going to this website, which I will put a link in the description below. It's basically to the docs, particle.io/tools/device restore/device restore USB. And it's really, really cool because it seems to identify the device no matter what mode it's in, and it tells you all about how it's currently set up. So let's try it out. So first of all, the thing to note is this only works for Chrome, Opera, and Edge. I don't know who uses Opera or Edge, but so when you use Chrome and you go to this site, you will be given this select device right here. And basically, as you can see, I've basically connected my Argon to my USB on my computer and plugged it in. This is right out of the box, brand new. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to select device. So when I click on that, you'll see it says Argon CDC mode. Not sure what CDC mode is, but what's cool is it sees it. So what I'm going to do is connect by selecting it. So I'm going to select the device here and I'm going to click connect. Okay, so it's connected and it has gotten some information here. Right here, which I think is very interesting, it's showing the system part 1. It's using, looks like operating system 1.4.4. So that's how old the OS is, because we're already up to, if we look at the drop downs here, 5.1 at the time I do this video. And so all of these things that we're showing here is what it's getting from the current device, but we want to upgrade all of that to all the latest stuff. So we're going to come up here to pick version. We're going to pick 5.1. We'll go ahead and use Tinker as the factory default. You could pick your own custom firmware here, but let's skip that for now. We'll keep it simple. Now the setup bit, I typically like to change the setup bit to say that you're already set up, so it doesn't try to go into this mode where it needs to be set up. So I'm going to say mark setup done, which I really love this option. And then the other thing I'm going to do is say flash even if the system parts are already the correct version. So I'm going to flash everything. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to say flash the device, and now it's going to go through and flash it. And as you can see, it's put it in DFU mode and it's going to go through the process. So we're going to click reconnect here because it's gone into DFU mode, and we're going to connect. So connecting to the device in DFU, and then we see the 4 different options that it's going through, or 4 different steps. Boom, so it's done, and now it's going to wait for the device to restart, and it's asking, hey, do you want to restore another device? So if you have a bunch of these, you just go one after the other and go through it. So we can see now the device is basically in just the serial listening mode, which would be the normal mode that it would start out with. And at that point, we can now reprogram it to something of our own choosing. You know, the other cool thing about this is we didn't have to install the CLI. We didn't have to have Particle Workbench running under VS Code. Really, it's just go to the browser on any computer and do this, which is super awesome. I'm pretty sure you could do it on a Chromebook or anything like that. So this is a really simple and easy way to get your Particle Argons, basically any Gen 2 or Gen 3 devices, up to the latest firmware.